WrektLess non-alcohol podcast. My name is Chris, and I am your host. Thank you for joining me today. This is episode number 10. So for this episode, I decided to go with something a little bit different. I've been looking at this company for the past few years. Actually, when I first started looking into like non-alcoholic beverage substitutes to try and like get away from alcohol a couple of years ago. So I already had this like non-alcoholic movement kind of moving in the background of my thought processes. And, a while back I looked at Kin. Kin is this company. They make what they call Euphorics. So everyone understands euphoria, right? The experience of pleasure, excitement, like happiness, well-being, euphoria, right? You understand that? So when they say Euphorics, the idea behind their beverages are to bring you that, calmness, happiness, peace, kind of that same idea. So that's what they'd like to get from their beverages with you. So this one is their, they call it Rhode. It's a social hour. So like the two names that go with it. So it's more of a, not like an upper drink, but it does have like 50 milligrams of caffeine, I think, in a serving, which is not much. I think a can of Pepsi has like 60. So like, I think like a pop would have more, like your traditional caffeinated beverage would have more than this, less caffeine than a cup of coffee. Maybe around an espresso, because what's an espresso? Around 40, something like that, 40 to 60. So it's around like a shot of espresso in caffeine, and there's some other things in it as well. So Rhode, it has, let's see the ingredients. All right, so it is like they got this mix in there, a few different things. There's niacin, vitamin B6, folic acid, you have GABA, L-theanine, citrulline, caffeine, 5-HTP, L-triazine, and some others. Rhodesia root extract. There's water. Some other gentian root extract, hibiscus extract, licorice root extract, orange peel extract, bitter orange extract, citric acid, and then like some stabilizing things, a little bit of sea salt in there. And this is made and sold as like a beverage that you can use to mix and make your own cocktails. I don't really see much about drinking it straight. The most I've seen about drinking it straight is with like a bitters, which is fine. I'm just going to try it straight up, put it over a little bit of ice, give it a try. If you're watching the video at all, in the second camera, I have like the bottle sitting there with the beverage next to it. It's a red. It is a red liquid. It's something just to kind of give you a little, it says like calm anxiety and peace and, socialization and that. And just get you comfortable so that you can have a nice night without having alcohol. That's kind of the whole thing behind it. Like the company's creator and founder of it all created it with the idea of a non-alcohol alternative. So it isn't like something you mix with alcohol. This was made to be a supplement to alcohol. So, okay. So first sip, light in flavor. This probably mixes real well with juice. I'm not against it like this. So it smells very orangey, which I like. I'm a big citrus fan. I don't know, I kind of like it. It almost tastes pomegranate with no pomegranate, but the orange or the hibiscus, I can taste them. Licorice, not really, maybe a little bit of bitterness in there from it, but not too bad. Yeah, so I like it. That's a nice little like orange drink almost. It's got a nice little flavor to it. I could see adding a little bit of some bitters to maybe broaden the flavor, as well as it's a little bit like tart, so to cut some of the tartness. And I can see why you'd mix it with juice, because then you get some sweetness in there, because it's not very sweet at all. I don't think that there's really any sugar content in it. Let me double check. Yeah, 0 sugars, 3 grams of carbs. So a serving is 2 ounces, and you're not supposed to go over like 8 ounces in a day because of like the caffeine and different stuff that's in it. And the 10 calories per serving, 3 grams of carbohydrates, and 0 sugar. So set my bottle back down there. So it's largely it's just free from a lot of anything. It's more just like herb extracts. And, the flavor's good. We'll see how it, helps with feeling. Let's see, I'll give you their blurb on the website. Rhode, social magic, they call it. A gently caffeinated, non-alcoholic, made-to-mix beverage infused with adaptogens, nootropics, and botanics to raise the bar, conjure captivating conversation, and release contagious energy that flows out to those around you and reverberates beyond. Yeah, so it's just kind of getting a deeper connection without alcohol. It's just, it's the big thing is not alcohol. So if you've been following these podcasts, that's what I'm about. I like that. I can drink it like it is. I wouldn't mind a pinch of like honey or something to sweeten it a little, but that's good. It tastes good. So I'm not sure like how much people know about, but we'll give it a little, make sure I give you a proper definition of nootropics, right? What are nootropics? So a nootropic, these are like, that's how I heard about kin as I was looking into nootropics and adaptogens like some years back, and they call them like smart drugs or cognitive enhancers. That's what you could call them. But that's what like the 5-HTP is in there. It's hard because nootropics are like a claim towards improving cognitive function and memory, creativity, motivation, just kind of like an overall mental health, well-being, kind of like helping straighten out your mental state of being, bringing it back to more of like a less anxietal state. So you got to watch with nootropics because there's going to be a lot of false claims about them. I don't know how much I believe in that. I believe in herbs and stuff like that, like natural occurring things like everything that's in this: hibiscus, orange, licorice, these all the stuff in here nice, and all this is just natural stuff put into here. I like the flavor. I'm actually very surprised because I didn't think that it would be drinkable by itself, but damn it is. So to be honest with you, I'm just a little bit surprised by that. Like 5-HTP can be converted into serotonin in the body, so it can help combat depression, insomnia, anxiety. And that's one of those ones, it works in the central nervous system. So I don't know. You got to research this stuff on your own and look into it. I've used other products with 5-HTP. I can't say that anything I've used that are these nootropics that have made that huge of a difference in anything that I've noticed, but I was also drinking at any other time and taking that kind of stuff. So when you consume alcohol daily, it kind of negates the effects of other things. So when you see like medical studies done and yada yada, we all need to take it with a grain of salt. Like, how much are people drinking on their own? How much do they smoke cigarettes? Do they do anything? Like, what are people consuming? But yeah, this is a pretty tasty one. Euphorics 16-ounce bottles. I haven't seen larger bottles for sale yet. It's all been this side. There is another one that I have being shipped that I will try. That is the more of the like go to sleep kind of stuff. It has some melatonin in it. It's going to be different. This is more of like the socializing. I'm going to go watch some TV with my wife here in a little bit, and I'd like to be awake and pay attention and like a part of things while we're chilling instead of just going and sitting down and fall asleep. So that's why I'm giving this a try now before we hang out. Make me a little more social, a little more alert, a little more calm and happy, and just ease me into our evening chilling, which would be nice. It's nice to not have a beer or something, or to go into intoxication to get there. I like not having to do that. As far as flavor, it's like nice and tart, but I can drink that just like that. It is tart. It's got a nice pop on that citrus. Definitely orange peel. I'm getting all that. I'm getting all that hibiscus in there. I've become very familiar with hibiscus teas and stuff. Like green tea with hibiscus is phenomenal. Just gotta say, that's a great one. And they say it takes like 10 to 15 minutes for this stuff to start working in you. But yeah, I already feel a little bit like, because I've been sipping on here for now the past 10 minutes at least, it's, Yeah, a little bit like a pop of energy. A little good, like you're ready to mingle, I guess, in a sense. Yeah, what is it? I guess the GABA can ease stress, the 5-HTP can elevate joy, and the rhodesiya Rhode, I don't even know how you say it, but it boosts energy and vibrancy. Not sure what that stuff is. This is a non-CBD. It doesn't have any of that in there. None of that weird stuff. It's about elevating your serotonin to bring you back to a good mood. I'm just kind of looking. It says mix with anything, juices, sodas, bitters. Basically, you're making it how you'd make a cocktail. And I used to drink liquor straight up too, so I figured I'd give it a try like that. I wanted to get the full range of flavor before mixing it with anything, because if I poured this in some sweet ass juice, I wouldn't know what it tasted like. It would just probably taste mainly like the juice with an orange kick. Yeah. Like I just put it over ice, and it's actually fucking tasty. You always watch out if you're pregnant or anything like that, or have medical conditions. But this stuff is pretty good. So High Road by Euphorics, pretty neat company. They have a few different things. They have like pre-made mixes that you can get, like seltzer kind of ones. Excuse me. Oh yeah, and this you have to drink this within like 2 weeks, or it expires after you open it, and refrigerate after opening. So that's going right in the fridge when I'm done recording this here. Definitely really cool. I say check it out. Go look at their website, euphorics.com. All kinds of stuff. They got like sample packs, both sides. Let's see, what's the other one called that we're going to be going for? Dream Light is the other one. So this is High Road, and Dream Light is another without the caffeine, which is similar, but it's more like reishi mushroom, melatonin, L-tryptophan, things to help you sleep, calm, and get real into a deep sleep, which is nice. We'll have to see what that's like. I'm really excited. I'm a big fan of mushrooms, obviously. Much love. So the fact that they actually utilize reishi mushrooms in it, and so I can feel a little bit of effects from this. It's more of like I'm back awake again, a little bit of energy, not a lot of caffeine. It's like a little bit, and like I feel like it would be like, I don't know, weird, like, not that I can really speak on like the nootropic side of it. I feel like thought processes are nice. I feel calm, happy, I'm in a good mood. I wasn't in a bad mood to start, so it's not like I'm comparing it to like getting out of a mood or anything. It's just I feel rejuvenated a little, like can jump back into the night. It was a long day at work. I was really tired. Getting home, I did pass out for a few minutes a little bit ago, but normally after I do that, by now I'm ready to just go to bed. I have a hard time coming back out of it. I'm a good napper, and I do bust out of them and come back with energy, but I was dragging ass until about 5 minutes ago. Even I feel like with starting this, I was a little slower, a little more like, and now it's like, all right, hey, what's going on? I know what I'm talking about here. The Euphorics, I like doing it just in a rocks glass with a little bit of ice, and it was just chill it real quick. The aroma is great, just orange. I like oranges. Love citrus. If you're not a citrus fan, don't even fucking touch this. You're not gonna like it. Very citrusy. That orange that's in there is really prominent, and then paired with the hibiscus very well. I guess there's the licorice, but that's not something that's really at the forefront for me. I don't know. I'm not picking it out as specifically. I feel like it may be there in the background, just a hint. But I'm not really swimming around in licorice there. Just trying to see, citric acid, I can catch that, as well as the bitter orange. Yeah, there's a lot of orange. Bitter orange, actually. Citric acid. Yeah, and orange peel. So 3 levels of like citrus in it, and that's why it's so heavy in that. Really overpowering in the flavor, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. And I like the lighter caffeine because it's like, I'll have a pop and pass right out. So it's like that. This level of caffeine isn't gonna keep me up all night at all. It may give me a boost for the next 2 hours, and then it'll wear off. Yeah, but I can. All right, so it's been 15 minutes, so at least, so the full set-in time, and I can feel it. Feel not tingly or anything, like it's not a buzz. Like I wouldn't say buzzy or like catch a buzz off of it. It's not what you're looking for. It's not what it's about. When you're getting into non-alcohol type things, you're not looking for a buzz off of a beverage. It's just different. Just looking to be more like cognitively sound off of this one, which is nice. I feel a little more in tune and forward and like so ready to talk about it a little bit more. So I push this like non-alcohol thing, and more I just keep standing behind it firmer and firmer and believing in it more and more. And just people say things on like almost a daily basis around me or my life where they put down some things while being okay with severe alcoholism and like treating like drinking and driving as if it's normal. It's not. It's dangerous. It's stupid. It's not normal. We shouldn't do it. Like you shouldn't drink like the Dream one that we're gonna try on a podcast upcoming from Ken here, because it has like melatonin and stuff that would make you tired. So why would you drink alcohol? Things that are gonna put you down, slow your reaction time, and then get behind the wheel of a death machine. Like that's just so ridiculous. Yeah, so I could definitely chat it up now. This is definitely working. And I suggest if you get this Ken, go on Amazon. On their website, it's like much cheaper on Amazon. Like significantly, nearly half price. I'd say about 40% the cost on Amazon as it was on their website. Which, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if you have to pay shipping too. Like it was considered part of Prime, so I got free shipping on it like almost overnight. It came way quicker than I expected. Yeah, I'm glad to see the non-alcohol movement keeping up. That dry bar in Columbus, I want to check out. I saw some of their posts, and it's just interesting, like having bartenders that don't have to serve alcohol. It's great. Hearing a lot of their staff are like alcohol-free for whatever reasons, doesn't matter that they are, is awesome. Like it's great that they totally support that and that lifestyle, and it's a good thing to have. Food there looks amazing too. I was just not trolling, but scrolling over their Instagram before doing this, and I was pretty impressed with everything they had. I'd like to see this non-alcohol thing keep going. I want to see more people not drink. So I'm not against alcohol. I'm against the way that our society treats it while treating other things in a different way. Like it's just, you can't pick and choose which substances are okay. Either they're all okay or they're all not. And, proper regulation and safety among them. Like, I don't know, you let people drink. It's just fucking crazy. We normalize alcohol. We normalize teenage alcoholism, especially when we know, like, there's all this information out there and people talking about with the furthered research on marijuana and cannabis and how it can affect people's brains and brain development under the age of 25. And it's like, yeah, why aren't we talking about this more with alcohol? It is much more normalized for children to drink and kill their brain cells as they're developing. And yet we vilify cannabis. I'm saying, yeah, sure, under 25, no one should use cannabis. Fine, I'm not against that at all. Like, that's okay. I understand that, like, messing with people's cognitive development is a very serious thing, but can't we treat everything the same? That's what drives me nuts, is that we look at alcohol as if it's some, like, okay thing just because it's legal in society and your parents drink, so it's okay for you to drink. It's not. It's fucking not. And yeah, I can definitely tell you that this beverage is working, because I got extremely chatty real fast and able to just flow through it. A good thought flow. Easier to like string thoughts together and flow through them. very nice. And I'm not getting upset when talking about this. I'm still staying pretty cheery, which is nice. But yeah, it's just crazy the way that we normalize drinking and vilify everything else, when in all reality, it's not good for kids to use any substances, or anyone with a developing brain or that could have issues. Like, it's not just cannabis, it's fucking alcohol as well. Everything just doesn't matter. It's caffeine. Kids probably shouldn't have caffeine. Like, I drank too much caffeine as a kid, probably. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it at all. These Jolt Cola, when I was young, had that extra caffeine in it. Gave you that extra zip. They don't even make it like that now. They had more caffeine than you're probably allowed to put in things now. Yeah, we over-caffeinate, we over-alcohol ourselves. I'm not completely against the caffeine. 'Cause people don't, like, neglect families for caffeine, or, I don't know, become abusive, or all the different things that come along with alcohol. They're not, like, it doesn't make you a worse driver. Possibly more aggressive, but I doubt that. If you're aggressive, you're aggressive. If you're not, you're not. You're just going to be more aware and alert through it. But yeah, like, give non-alcohol a try if you have not. Trust me, it is worth it. Once you get through a year, like I have, you start to feel different. Started feeling different after about 7 months. So like month to month after that, you get bits of clarity, and you feel like you just get pieces of yourself back. It's so fucking weird. Like, it's like a rediscovery of yourself without a major intoxicant that is going to slow down, ruin, or negate self-healing processes. Like, we all have the capacity to heal ourselves, get better, and I really feel like alcohol puts a gate up, like a big wall, and doesn't let you through to that healing process. It kind of like just stops you, or like leaves you reaching through the gate, trying to grab it. You never can, so you just keep drinking, keep that gate there. You gotta take that gate down, get through, heal, work on yourself. It's worth it. Yeah, I'm a fan of this stuff. So, Euphorics, nice social beverage. I see how this works with the High Rhode. It's a good one. The flavor's good. I'm going to try mixing it next time, so I will get some like juice, or maybe even soda waters, flavored soda waters. It would probably go well with. I can imagine pairing this with like a tangerine soda water or something like that would be phenomenal. Ooh, that actually sounds like a good idea. Yeah, so if you feel like checking out something non-alcohol that is different than just like a non-alcohol beer, if you've never tried nootropics or adaptogens or any of those buzzwords, you might want to give this a try. Go look it up online. Again, Euphorics.com. High Rhode, this is my first time ever trying it. I never tasted it, touched it before. I like it. It's good. I'd try it again. Give you a little bit of a boost without being like overwhelming in that aspect. And again, with my encouragement, leave behind alcohol. Just fuck it. Don't do it. Walk away. Start a new chapter in your life. Like, write the rest of it differently without a major intoxicant that could possibly hold you back from things, affect your life and relationships. Not worth it. Again, you can always check out all these podcasts and the older ones at mushlovegaming.com, or on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, same name, Mushlove Gaming, right? So go to the website, check it out, check out what else is up there. Definitely check out the Euphorics. I think it's worth taking a look at. I spent a couple years browsing this product, looking at it from time to time before ever actually trying it. And the ease of ordering it on Amazon is probably what got it finally into my hands. Just being able to do a quick order, it shows up the next day, and there you go. But a nice dietary supplement there with the High Rhode. So this has been WrektLess, non-alcohol podcast, encouraging you to live life a little more aware and a little wrecked less. And let's work through our personal issues and problems, and let's all do it together. Let's all come to a better place of happiness and understanding in a non-alcohol fueled society. we can get there and we can do it together. Remember to check out muchlovegaming.com. Once again, thank you for listening. I really appreciate your time and checking this out. And I look forward to talking to you again soon.